think I should be live. Let me just make sure. I think I should be live. Two seconds. Okay, well, I am live, but I'm not live the way that I want to be. So let me just do this. Yep, so that should be updated now. But yeah, welcome everybody to the to my channel. I'm going to be doing a little live reaction of the Nintendo Direct. Pretty much before we get into it, I'm just going to ask you to like the video, hit the like button. But yeah, we're just going to get into a few things of what I actually think is going to happen beforehand, what we're going to do at the end of it. I'm going to go through pretty much what I thought of it, maybe give it a star rating or some type of rating, and we'll just go from there. But yeah, to go through from the start, I know that there's going to be a Smash character that's going to be revealed. Personally, I actually think, as you can see, I'm very red right now. It's just because of the screen, obviously. But yeah, the Smash character, I think that's going to be revealed, will probably be I'm gonna go with Phoenix Wright. I don't know why, but I actually just think that they've been giving everyone what they wanted pretty much from the beginning now. This expansion that they did, this fighter pass that they did, so they've given us Sephiroth, they've given us what else have they given us? Things like Steve, or whatever his name is. I think his name's Steve from Minecraft. So they've given us all these things. There's no, so yeah, now it's got to a point where it's like, okay, they have to pick what they want to do now because they've given everyone what they wanted. So yeah, that's what I think that is gonna be. I think that what else is there? That's my prediction for the Smash character. What I want to be announced today, I really want what I want to be announced today is Mario Kart 9. I don't think it's gonna happen, but Mario Kart 9, I would like that to be announced. And I would also like, if possible, like a Diddy Kong game. I want a Diddy Kong game. I think it's long enough. So that's what I want to be announced. What I think will be announced and what will be shown will probably be like the ones that they've been sleeping on now. So like your Bayonetta 3s, Metroid Prime 4s. What else is there that needs to be shown that they haven't shown more of? Pikmin 4 maybe. I think if they've even announced that, maybe they'll announce that as well. Maybe that's one. What else is there that they could that I think will be shown? What else? So Bayonetta, Metroid, Pikmin. Woo, Nintendo, you're gonna. Oh wait, there's Breath of the Wild 2. They could show that, but I think they will. Oof, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see for that one. Breath of the Wild 2. If they show that, that'll just be like they've won the year. Maybe we'll get a release date. Wink, wink. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm not really expecting that. What I am expecting, actually, this is one thing I'm expecting. I'm expecting like 3. I'm gonna go with 3 very kiddie games to be announced. Games that are gonna put me to sleep, and you'll know them because I'm gonna freaking pretty much act as if I'm sleeping during the trailer or whatever they're showing on the game. So I'm expecting 3 of those, not 4, not 2, 3. I'm going with 3. If I get that right, then you definitely have to hit the like button after that. So yeah, what will really surprise me if they showed that? If they showed Breath of the Wild 2 gameplay, I'll be very surprised if they showed that. If they showed, what would really surprise me as well would be, this one kind of sounds typical, but if they showed me like Mario Galaxy 2 or Super Mario Galaxy 3 or Odyssey 2. If they showed me any of those two, I'll be very surprised. What else could they show that would surprise me? It's Nintendo. If they showed me like a if they showed me like a serious narrative based game, that would really surprise me, because Nintendo's all about gameplay, so they don't really care about that. But I'm not really expecting that from them. And a wild card. This is basically what I think is gonna be like. It's a prediction. I have to pick a negative one and a positive one that I think is gonna happen. A negative one that they're gonna do, I think they're gonna let people down with the Smash character that's revealed. I think the character could possibly be a letdown. I don't know. I hope not. I own a Switch. I've got Smash Brothers. I got the Fighter Pass. I haven't got the second one yet because I just don't feel like it's worth it yet to buy that. But if they reveal the next 3 characters and they're good, then I'm definitely gonna get that. But that's my prediction for the letdown, for the negative. My wild card. And my positive wild card. What could be my positive wild card? Yeah, this is my positive wild card. They announce the Switch Pro. That's gonna be my positive. My positive. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna also be given, maybe if possible, like a rating of each of the games that they show. I'm also expecting a lot of games that have already been announced and that have already been released on other consoles like PS4 or something like that, just getting re-released on the Nintendo Switch. Like, I'm expecting a little spotlight for Crash Bandicoot 4, because that was announced, but it wasn't really shown by Nintendo that, oh yeah, it's coming to us. So I'm expecting that. I'm expecting maybe a Doom Eternal little showcase for them. What else could they show? I'm expecting what else could they possibly show? I'm not too sure, but I know that the show's about to start very soon. I hope my predictions come true, all the positive ones anyway. The negative ones can go away. Touch wood. Let's touch wood on those. But yeah, let's let me just make sure that everything's okay with this. Yep, everything is Gucci on that side. So yeah, let's just wait for the stream to start. Roughly 50 minutes available, like Smash Brothers, in the first half of 2021. Okay, so maybe not. Now that I've seen that, a lot of my predictions probably aren't going to come true, but let's hope and pray, man. Let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna lean back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Straight in. This is definitely the Smash character. Oh, Xenoblade! Oh snap! Xenoblade 2. Don't tell me they bought this character. Oh, I'm actually gonna be gassed.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
They actually bought him. Man, like... I'm actually gassed, you know, because I love this game. I'm gonna show you something in a second. 1 second. I love this game. This definitely is coming to Smash.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
Look, I just want to show you something about this game.
Vanished off the face of all rest.
I've spent... you probably can't see it actually. But basically I've spent 150 hours in this game. So I absolutely love this.
Whatever it takes.
I hope it comes to... It has to be coming to Smash.
This is where you were. Pyra!
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
Smash.
Rex.
That's
I
it.
couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join you.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. I'm actually gassed. Oh, it's only her.
I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis.
Oh, I can't remember her name. It can't only be her. It has to be her other half as well, surely.
Fire?
Another sword character though. People aren't going to be happy. They're going to add all the music.
Pretty much owning them.
I hope they add more Ardane. The more Ardane theme. Please bring
There
that.
are no pushovers.
If they bring the more Ardane theme, I'm happy. I don't care about anything else.
Talk about a tight spot. Mithra?
Hey, yes, let's go. Mithra's in it as well. Let's go. Okay, so a lot of people are going to be happy about this because she's definitely going to be more powerful than Pyra as well. So they have to balance this though. It's going to be like a Joker and with what's his name, Arsene kind of thing. I'm assuming anyway. Let's go though. I'm gassed.
What? You can even use that?
Let's go. Yeah, they can swap out.
Swap between each other.
Okay.
Freely.
Oh, freely? Wow. Okay. I'm
Quite
gassed.
the spectacle, aren't they?
Man, like,
Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this, buddy. Mind if I watch a while?
I wonder if he's hops. Ah, no, he's not. Okay, this must be the stage.
You're all mine. I'll lend you a hand. Sacred arrow.
Let's go. I actually guessed. I've actually guessed. I like this.
Sure did. With our power.
I like Pyra and Mithra.
Never
Jeez.
expected to see you two again. Well,
Oh yeah, because in the DLC you got to play with what's his name?
You forget. We're fighters.
Shock. You got to play with Shock in the DLC. That's cool, man. Well done. Well done, Nintendo. I'm glad that you added what you wanted.
Hello everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time. I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Okay, so they haven't been able to share it, so surely a lot
We
has
appreciate
built
your
up.
continued support.
So I'm gonna assume that quite a lot of good stuff is gonna be announced in this.
Okay, what you just saw was
But
the
yeah,
reveal trailer. for
I'll
the
give
newest
that a
fighter in the
10 out of
Super
10,
Smash
definitely
Bros.
just
Ultimate
because
game,
of how
Pyra
much I enjoyed the
Mythra.
game
It
and the
originally
DLC that
appeared
came
in
out,
the Xenoblade Chronicles
which
series
actually made
as
the
Rex's
combat better,
2-in-1
which is,
ally.
in my
Please
opinion,
look forward
very
to
difficult
seeing
because I
their
enjoyed it
moveset
a lot.
in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay
March.
tuned just a bit longer.
Not too bad.
Alright,
Hopefully
let's
early
continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Let's go. Oh, what's this game called? I can't remember. What is, I don't really care for this game at all, if I'm being honest. Cool guys, that's it. That's a big deal though.
Stumble toward greatness when
I don't
Fall
really care
Guys
about it,
Ultimate
but
Knockout comes to the
a
Nintendo
big
Switch
deal.
system summer 2021.
Summer. Okay. So that's early summer.
You have 22 minutes before the solar system is
Outer Wilds or
destroyed.
whatever it's called. Yeah, Outer Wilds.
Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover
This
the
is an old
secrets
game.
left
As I said,
behind by an ancient
I'm expecting
civilization.
old games to be
You have 22
shown.
minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However,
I'm not going to
everything
mention
will
this. This
reset,
isn't really a big
allowing
deal.
you to
This is
continue
quite
exploring
old
while retaining
and
information
it's out on
gathered.
everything. It's even on like Game Pass, it's like a throwaway game, I believe. So
By repeating these
it's not a big
cycles,
deal.
you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the
I
universe.
heard it's a good game, but it just doesn't look like my kind of game.
What messages will you discover? How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
So yeah, that's that.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games.
Oh, come on, Nintendo, what are you doing here?
Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir.
This could
and
have been
Famicom
put
Detective
in,
Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind.
what's that thing called?
2 deep cuts from Nintendo history.
That
are
could have-
coming
this
to
could have
North
been
America
put in
for the
a-
first time.
Indie
Localized in English and modernized for the
Direct or something.
Nintendo Switch system. Suspense, drama, and twists and turns await at every corner. You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to
I
crack.
still guessed about Pyra and Mythra, man. That's cool as D. Hey, no, they actually did well. And you can play as both of them as well.
In the other game,
Let's
you'll
go.
investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
ここから出して自分の目の前に
Do you know what? This is the kind of game that I would have played on like
Uncover the deadly
DS.
truth in Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir.
Like
and
I used to
Famicom
play
Detective Club:
like
The
that
Girl Who
game,
Stands
that
Behind.
Nintendo game where
Coming to Nintendo
you
Switch
can
May
do
14th.
surgery with the
Pre-orders begin
DS and stuff
today
like
on
that, and the
Nintendo
stylus. Yeah, you used to pull out glass from like his
new
lungs
age
and
of
stuff. That
battles
actually used to
begins.
like give me chills. Oh, the graphics in that game. Ugh. Anyway. What's this now? Looks like one of those. What are they? Those Dynasty Warriors. I think they announced it just before they started showing it actually, so I should have probably paid attention, but it is what it is. Samurai War. Oh, okay. That's actually a big deal. Oh no, it's not.
The latest entry in the
Dynasty
Samurai
Warriors.
Warriors franchise is coming to Nintendo Switch. Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves
cell
in
shaded.
electrifying 1 versus 1,000
So it could
battles.
actually probably run well.
In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer
I
2021.
bet a lot of games are going to start doing that now as well. Be cell shaded so they run better
The vast world of Fadiel beckons.
on the Switch anyway.
After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
This looks weird.
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream.
Secret of Mana.
Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called
Surely it's not
artifacts.
just on the Switch.
Place them
then,
on the
but
map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
Monster Hunter. Yeah, Monster Hunter. Alright. This is a big deal. Even though I haven't really got into a Monster Hunter game properly. Ever. I know they're good games, but it's just never been for me. This looks like it runs well. I don't know how this runs on the Switch. Must be.
Elder, I have
Oh, no.
important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Ball.
For some reason, I can't believe this runs on Switch.
Devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet. No! We can't lose this game! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting it!
I gotta say, Monster Hunter just looks like a fun game though.
You listen to me now!
I just don't know why I never really got into it.
Watch out for the
I think it's just.
Do not
I think I played Monster Hunter World, and I think it was just
Rampage.
getting me to
How long do you
learn
think it's
too
going to
much
last?
all at once, so I just couldn't stick with it. One of these days, I'm just gonna play one of them and just stick
We
with
should
it
start
for
preparations
like
right away.
a month or something,
We're
and
here
then
to
see
offer assistance.
if I can really get into it. But
We must stop the calamity!
maybe Monster Hunter Rise is a good starting point.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series, launching March 26th. Next, please take a look at this.
I might actually buy the pass now. Oh no! Do you know what?
open
Yeah,
once again.
it's not that I'm upset that they're bringing this.
Tee off in the latest
It's more the
installment
fact
of the
that
Mario
I
Golf
want
series, coming to
Mario.
Nintendo Switch.
I really want a Mario Strikers
Study the
game.
wind and terrain. Take
I
your
want a
time
Mario
to think
football game
things
so
through.
bad. Oh
Then
man,
swing.
frick!
Enjoy
really
golfing
want a
with
Mario
familiar
football
Mushroom
game.
Kingdom characters
Like,
on courses
I mean
filled
soccer
with lush,
for you
natural
Americans that
scenery.
may be watching. Ah man,
Use features
I'm
on the
upset.
greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These
worries
features
anyway.
can help you
Maybe
ace your
maybe
shots.
Mario football will come, man. Who knows?
In addition to button controls, you can also use motion controls by holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing. On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one,
What the hell?
Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball.
That's
Give it
kinda
another
cool.
whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to
That's
beat
kinda
the
cool.
competition. Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use
Just
your
give us a
Mii
Mario
in
football
versus
game,
play.
man.
Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario Golf Super Rush swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop after this presentation.
The latest game in the Mario Golf series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as
I'm
well as
assuming
the familiar
they're gonna
golf gameplay
like,
with easy-to-learn
they're
controls.
leaving the best stuff for the end. Not to say that it hasn't been
Please look forward
good so
to
far,
this game on Nintendo Switch.
but yeah,
Let's move
I'm
on to
expecting
more
the good
Nintendo
stuff.
Switch headlines.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
yeah, these are the things that they just want out of the way. Crash
Return to the
Bandicoot,
unforgiving
stuff like
world
that.
of Pandora in Tales
Yeah.
from the Borderlands.
Old games.
Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild
think I have
ride when
this game
Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo
on
Switch
PlayStation.
March 24th.
I just never played it. I enjoy games
32
like
of
this. stuff.
Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today. Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspire, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after
Okay,
annihilating
no
an
more
entire
Heroes 3.
city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate.
This looks like
As the
Boo-Boo
crass beam katana wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top.
This
and save
looks
the
like
world.
it's at 144p.
Hey, not so fast.
It's not my
To
it's
enter
not my
each boss
stream,
fight,
guys.
you'll have
This
to do
just
some
looks
odd
this
jobs around
bad.
town and earn
Jesus
enough
Christ.
to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat.
This actually looks like it.
With a new
it
and
runs at
improved death blow,
144p.
you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match.
Jesus, this is bad.
The fate of the world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
That looked pretty bad.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
I was about to fall asleep.
Be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself. God's judgment has nothing
Nintendo,
to do
though.
with
I
it.
expected a lot more from you. You haven't done a Nintendo Direct for like a year, 2 years.
Uncover Heaven's mysteries in neon white, coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021. The DC superhero girls are here to save the day.
Hi, everyone. My name's Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and Bathook. This is Supergirl. She's super strong and has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not forget Wonder Woman, an Amazonian warrior who wields the lasso.
Here's the kiddie game.
Along with our friends Green
There's
Lantern,
nothing wrong
Bumblebee, and
with it, to be fair.
Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
Not for me.
DC Superhero Girls
Let's just
Team
say that.
Power heroically sourced onto Nintendo Switch June 4th. Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
It's this, I can't remember, Plants vs. Aliens or whatever. Oh, Plants vs. Zombies, that's it. Again, not for me. So this is the EA game that they were talking about, yeah?
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
I expected
Band
this.
together on a quest to face evil
Doesn't
and
make it any
save
easier to
faces.
get through.
Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast Mii characters in various roles across the kingdom. Turn your favorite people into your allies, or even make someone the nefarious Dark Lord. Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous. In the world of Miitopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse.
Alright, so we're halfway through now.
You can have a horse as an ally?
I'm expecting them
that
to do.
Sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand.
The next 25 minutes should just be bangers.
Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted
It
world
won't
of
be,
Miitopia,
but I can only hope I'm
Nintendo
pretty
Switch,
right.
May 21st. Pre-orders
first-
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
It's the next 6 months.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island.
Okay.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
That's kind of cool.
Familiar items
I
like the
don't
Super
play-
Mushroom and the Question Block can
I
be
don't play
ordered in-game as furniture
Animal
items.
Crossing though, but
So
that's
place
kinda
them
cool.
however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom? A free update for the game launches February 25th.
next week.
After downloading it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st. Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
That's pretty cool.
We hope you continue enjoying life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release. Speaking of which, last week, we had the global launch for the Super Mario
Didn't buy
3D
it.
World plus Bowser's Fury game. We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as
Not
well.
enough new. Not enough new content.
Next, we have another game to show you.
Well, they showed Mario, so. Bayonetta? No. Oh, this might be Octopath Traveler 2. Octopath Traveler 2.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords!
Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Yeah, it looks. Oh no, it's not.
Loyalty, raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and
It's a different type of combat.
must decide how we
But it might be Octopath. Maybe not Octopath, but
You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest.
Together with these fields.
it's a different
Today you burn.
combat style. It's not turn-based.
I promise to do all
It's
in
like
my
a
power
yeah
to see us through
tactical
this
RPG.
safely,
That's it.
every last one of us.
Try triangle strategy. Come on, man.
Far away lies the
Project
continent of
Triangle
Brasilia,
Strategy. You didn't even try it.
comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would
It's good that
orchestrate
they
their downfall.
they've got a more focused story now, though.
In
But I don't know.
Tactical
I've never really
RPG,
liked
battles
tactical
take place on
RPGs.
terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your
That's the
initial
last
attack,
tactical
but also
RPG
a
that I
powerful
liked.
blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
What's that game called? Gears
Charge
Tactics.
into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack.
Who knows?
Link
I might
attacks
give it
together
a
by first
chance.
casting ice magic on the
We'll see what
flames
happens.
to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
I would have preferred.
Story, you will be faced
I
with
hope they
making
balance
important
characters now,
decisions
though.
in a variety
Because the combat
of situations.
in Octopath was weird. It got
Utility,
like weirdly
morality,
difficult and prolonged.
liberty. Collectively,
Not
your
in the
decisions
right
will
way
establish
as well.
your conviction,
Like you can fight a normal
affecting how the
person
story
or a normal
unfolds and who will
beast
join
or
your
something, and it
cause.
could take like 5 minutes.
Once more, I would ask you plainly.
We'll see
Do
what
we or
happens.
don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esros?
Stories were always good though.
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by
Decisions.
vote on the
That's
scales
good.
of
That's
conviction.
new.
Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause.
Yeah, they still got the persuade
The
and stuff
story
like
will
that in the game.
significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
That's cool.
You will
that's cool.
see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy,
So what, Square
a brand
Enix?
new tactical RPG from Square Enix,
Yeah.
will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Definitely
After
only
this
come into.
presentation, a demo version of this game will be
Okay.
available to download on
Okay.
Nintendo
Definitely
eShop.
download
And in the
that.
future,
I'll give it a
we'll
chance.
conduct a survey to gather player feedback.
Yeah, that's what they did with
We look
Octopath
forward to
Traveler.
hearing your responses on the demo.
Cool.
Please look forward
Definitely
to future
playing that.
updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Oh, Star Wars. Wasn't expecting that. Is it EA or Ubisoft? No, I'm joking. Oh, it doesn't even look like it's any of them.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
That was a weird trailer.
Let's do this.
All right, Sal.
What?
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Korgan loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work,
EA.
bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Korgan want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo! Come get some.
This doesn't look like it's just coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Incoming! Be the bomb! Be ball. Scratch me.
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers! Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show!
Pass to me! What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man, one more game!
Okay. I guess.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight, because you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape
Oh,
series
snap,
comes a
swear.
fight for your life, literally. Disoriented and trapped in an underwater
Okay, this
theme
might
park,
interest
the
me.
12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate.
Made by
at all costs.
Danganronpa. I can't be upset. I know what I'm getting.
Sorry to scare you all,
Still
but
interested.
The game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
Be the one behind the whole game of fate!
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
May 28th.
Wield the powers
Hades.
of Olympus
Oh, wait,
with the physical
what?
release of Hades.
Really?
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z.
Okay.
And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
March 19th, a month from now.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, and 3.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Okay.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa,
We
fighting
don't really
against
play
a great
this on the
evil
Switch,
with battle skills
but
that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer
unless
weapons,
you
each offering
play
a
it like
playstyle with a
docked,
different set of lethal
I wouldn't
skills,
play
along with
Ninja
ruthless
Gaiden
ninjutsu to swiftly
handheld.
take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's
This game will
movements
fuck you up
while
in
unleashing fast and
handheld
frenzied
mode.
combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included. Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021. More battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
I didn't buy this. I heard that it ran at like 20 frames per second, so I stayed away from it. Oh wow.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch. Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
I live to fight.
Veterans and newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th.
Wow.
A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop.
I didn't know it was
An
coming
updated
up.
demo is also available. The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Just click play on the link of your choice, and UTorrent Web will download the torrent and play
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories. With the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th. Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a growing roster of powerful contenders named Legends, strategic combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get an all-new Legendary Pathfinder skin and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus, for the first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters the fray March 9th.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct.
Surely
so
this is where they're gonna really
please take a look at this.
stick the landing, Nintendo. Come on.
Hello there. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Why even show yourself then?
While you're all waiting,
That's
however,
bad, man.
this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword. Nintendo just be selling us old games though. But I ain't played this one, so I'll play it. Fuck it. This is the only Legend of Zelda I ain't played. I wonder how they're doing it though. I'll play it. I'll buy it. You know it's definitely going to be £60 though. Well, is what it is.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks. You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction. Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
Yeah, has to be this half of the year.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers.
Yeah, even though
Many
I really
of you
shouldn't.
may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran, even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Alright. You've convinced me enough. Don't worry. Show
Please
the
look
next
forward
game.
to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Show you one more. I hope you've got one more.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
This looks like crap. Oh, Splatoon 3. Okay. Okay, it's not Splatoon 3. Maybe it's an adventure game. Well, it must be coming before like this half of the year, so I don't know what it is though. Oh, it is Splatoon 3 then. It looks like Splatoon 3. Yeah. Wait, so you're just gonna announce it? So then why would you even show it? That's weird. Anyway. Cool, I guess.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Zelda.
A variety of games are in development. And we look forward to sharing more news with you in the future. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Cool. So, yeah, that was decent. It was okay. To be honest with you, I wasn't really. Okay, actually, I was kind of expecting a lot, but then once I read the subtitle of what's coming in the first half of the year, then I realized I should lower my expectations. But the standout titles that we saw for me were nothing really. There was no standout. Splatoon 3, the Project Triangle Tactics, or whatever it's called. I'm gonna download that and play that now. Pyra and Mithra definitely coming. That's a big deal for me. But yeah, as you saw, it wasn't too exciting, but it is what it is. Any disappointments? I wish that we got the Mario game instead, the Mario football game instead of Mario Golf, and that's probably my only disappointment. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed that, and we'll see you tomorrow. What I'm gonna try and make a tier list for Nintendo exclusives that came out this last gen, pretty much. And yeah, I'm gonna go through a tier list of that, PlayStation, Xbox, and multiplats, and then I'm gonna do a combined list of all of them basically for tier lists. So make sure you subscribe to see that content, and I'll catch you tomorrow.